Today I wanted to set myself another challenge, and this involved using the same box as before, and this time I didn't want to go above a certain height, so I placed some trees all around the edge of the box and made sure no rides and buildings exceeded the height. I'd like to think I've done a pretty good job with this and stuck with some different rides compared to last time and really made use of all the space. It probably wasn't used as best as it was the last time, but I gave it a good go. So here we are stepping foot into the park. I wanted to give you a sort of overview and show that I went for a similar style as from before with the black and then different colours for each ride. As you can see, I've used much larger flat rides this time. This is because I wanted the variety and also because I used a lot of the smaller footprint rides before. Here is the first coaster, which is this single rail. I'm really proud of this, and I used a cheeky little design where I dipped part of the track into the ground to make most of the space. Here is one of the larger flat rides, and I wanted to make sure this was placed in the centre of the park to really sort of draw you in and show that there is much larger rides used in this space. Another ride I wanted to feature in this park was this people mover here, which sort of runs along this side of the park just to give you a bit more of an aerial view. Because I didn't want to exceed that tree height limit, I thought this was the perfect ride to use in this park. Another good thing about having this ride high up meant the station was high up, and then I could utilise the space underneath with toilets and staff buildings. Now moving on to the final coaster in this park, and this one features an inversion and is a multi-launch coaster and features a very unique design which you're about to see with this POV. This is another coaster I'm really happy with. It really makes use of the space and it's very unique in design, and also I'm glad I got that inversion in there to really sort of add a thrill ride to the park. A returning ride that you may remember from before is this flat ride here. It's definitely a brilliant ride to use as it really utilises the space and has quite a small footprint, and I have checked it's just under the tree line when swinging up like that. The final thing I wanted to mention was these vending machines, which these I have used to substitute for food and drink stands. Whilst not ideal, I was very limited with space because I did prioritise the rides this time because I knew I had a certain height limit to work with. Overall, I'm really happy with this part and definitely enjoyed this challenge. It was nice to try something a little bit different, and using that same square footage as before definitely helped. If you want to give this a go, you can definitely do that by following this really simple guide.